anataka MP wa Kalou akuwa wasimu kama huyo Methu. Hatutakubali. Sisi watu wa serikali, come drought, come rain, we shall carry that seed. Liwalo na liwe, hata kama ni kuipa. We have all the tools. Tuko na machine yote, tutaipa. Lazima tuokoe watu wa Kalou kama serikali.
Independent Electoral Boundaries of Kenya, IEBC, have given a presser about tomorrow's by-elections in Kalou. According to them, they're saying they have enough security, they're prepared enough for tomorrow's by-election. Remember, this is the most unexpected by-elections that have happened before in the country, and it's the most expensive because the government has spent billions of shillings to lure the Kalou residents to vote in favor of the government. That is their UDA candidate, who is Nyandarua. And they have said residents should be ready by 6 a.m. in the morning up to 5 p.m. in the evening. There is enough security according to the IEBC presser, and there have been a lot of equipment. They are prepared in each and every angle, so they are urging residents from all Kalou to come out in large numbers tomorrow, considering their security is preserved, and vote for their preferred candidate or member of parliament whom they feel will cater their interests. Kindly, before we listen from the IEBC, I beg for your subscription and like.
Commissioner Anderitu, who is with me here. I am Commissioner Hassan, Nur Hassan. We are here on behalf of IEBC to supervise this electoral process and make sure that the electoral process is free and fair and peaceful, so that the people of Kalou can be able to determine who their leader is. And we anticipate and we expect that it's going to be fairly a very easy process for everybody, because all preparations have been finalized, and I will ask my colleague to talk to the electoral process. But from the security point of view, where I chair the commission, we have had a very robust engagement with the security team in the Nyandarua and beyond. And yesterday we had an engagement with the IG, and that all preparations have been done. And we expect, of course, we expect a peaceful turnout and a peaceful process. But just in the unlikely event that somebody is up to some mischief, we want to let you know that the security organs of government are fully prepared to repulse anything that's going to be of any harm to the people of Kalou as they exercise their rights. My appeal to the people of Kalou is that this is an opportunity you have. This is a golden opportunity which you need to exercise your democratic right. Please do it wisely, do it consciously, do it peacefully. Choose a leader of your choice, a leader who you think is going to help you tomorrow in the National Assembly. For us as IEBC, we are basically midwives. We are an impartial organization. We have no specific candidate, no affiliation to any political party. We are independent, and I want us to be treated in that light. Please help any IEBC staff you see anywhere during this process. Our appeal to people of Kalou and beyond is to help them. If you see them anywhere, help them in making their job easy so that they do their work peacefully. Thank you. Commissioner Ann, please.
Thank you, and thank you, Commissioner Hassan, who is actually the team leader in this by-election. And I want to join him by assuring the citizens and the registered voters of all Kalou constituency that we have an election tomorrow. The election starts from 6 a.m. in the morning and ends at 5 p.m. In the evening. But whoever shall be on the queue at 5 p.m. will, of course, according to the regulations and the rules, will be allowed to cast his vote. The commission, led by the chairperson yesterday, gave a brief of what to expect and the do's and don'ts of this by-election, just like any other by-election. We are not introducing rules that are separate from what have happened in the other by-elections. And we reiterated, and we want to reiterate, that we do not expect that any person who is not accredited shall be allowed into the polling station, except the voter. The voter has a right to enter the polling station, and after voting, he leaves the polling station. Any other person, the 400 meters radius, which is the polling station, is not allowed unless you produce accreditation documents, which include a letter, a badge from IEBC, and an oath of secrecy. Those are the documents we expect to see for any person, including the media, because even media is accredited, and I can see you have the badges with you, so that we have a process that is smooth, and we leave the voters to exercise their right without any interference. The chairman and the commission also reiterated that we do not expect that people will abuse the secrecy of the ballot. So we don't expect that any Kenyan will enter the booth, vote, and then take a photo. This is against the rules and against the law. Therefore, we expect that you vote and you preserve your secrecy. It is your secret. The Constitution says that voting in Kenya is by secret ballot. So once you vote, just go home, cast your vote, and then you go. It's upon you to do that and protect your own vote. Lastly, allow me to explain the voter identification process, because I can see some people requesting whether we have the manual register, whether we have whether our KIMS kit will work, and what is the process. The voter identification process is by biometrics that are already captured in the register of voters. The register of voters is in the KIMS kit, the one we shall use. So when a voter enters a polling station, the first thing he must produce is an identification document, which is the national ID or the passport, depending on which document he registered with. Once you come, then you shall be to give your ID, and once the ID is confirmed it's your ID, then the next time is to check whether your biometrics are matching from the register. And you go figure by figure to see which figure is matching. We also have facial recognition as part of a biometric identification that is in the register. All those cannot fail. But in the unlikely event that your fingerprints are not working, which is, in the extreme cases from experience, there are very few cases, we resort to alphanumeric identification. Alphanumeric identification is where we type your ID number into the system. And once we type your ID number, your details...
I also want you to take your time and listen to this woman. There is a woman from Kalou. She's saying, hata kama kura hazitatosha, they will manipulate, they will steal from whoever will be leading. I feel like such people should be arrested so that they can help investigations on how elections are leaked, because she's saying they try their level best to manipulate on the government side. Can we also listen to her?
Mambo ya by-election pale Kalou. Kalou, ninajua ya kwamba pale ni mahali pa serikali. Ninajua kwamba hiyo kiti imeenda mapema. Na hawa watu wa DCP, na wahurumia sana DCP. Mnasema sijui ati nini, mmeleta ule mtu anakaa kama Matthew huyu wa manywele. Yaani mnataka MP wa Kalou akuwa wasimu kama huyo Matthew. Hatutakubali. Sisi watu wa serikali, come drought, come rain, we shall carry that seat. Liwalo na liwe. Hata kama nikuipa, we have all the tools. Tuko na machine yote tutaipa. Lazima tuokoe watu wa Kalou kama serikali.